Hey guys, welcome to my very first vlog, and in this vlog I'm gonna share to you some easy steps I did in order for me to teach and live here with my family in the USA. So I hope that you will keep on watching and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So one thing for sure, Filipino teachers are really in need here in the USA. There's a lot of Filipino teachers already because I believe that American employers love our hard work, our dedication, and our passion in teaching. So I am encouraging everyone, those who have teaching degrees here in the Philippines, to try your luck here in the USA because they are really in need of teachers, and it is a great opportunity for you also to live here with your family. Okay, so for the first step, I sent my application to a particular school here in Arizona. So by the way, you could always Google school districts and it will show you what are the school districts in a particular state, and just choose a school and try to go to their website, and there you could see their hiring, what are the jobs that they're looking for, or what teaching jobs that are currently available, and from there you could start your application. So going back, I sent an application to one particular school that is my school right now. I sent my resume, transcript of records, and references. So by the way, references here are very important. So they really want to know your background. So they want to have at least 3 references from your previous employer. It could be your principal, head teacher, even a colleague. So the reason for this is they want to know your record, your background, before they will process your application. So without these references, your application cannot be processed. So that's very important. Secure that, and before you start your application. So after I sent everything, after like 2 days, I got an email for an interview with the principal and the superintendent. So I did my interview online through Skype, and because of the time difference, I had my interview there in the Philippines at 1 a.m. Because that is daytime here in the US. So I did my interview. It went very well. I can't remember the exact questions, but one question that I can still remember clearly was the superintendent was asking me to, bring me to your classroom and show me your math instruction. So the interview is really tough because they really want to know your strategies in terms of differentiation, and your classroom management, because in the US it's really different in terms of classroom setting, and even the students here are quite different from what we are used to in the Philippines. So it was tough, but it was really challenging for me, and I was so happy that I was able to conquer that interview. That was I think the most challenging interview I've ever had. So after the interview, they scheduled me for a teaching demonstration that will be done through Skype also. So that happened like after 2 days also. So I had a demonstration through Skype. So the principal and the superintendent were acting like my students because during that time it was summer break. But if there were students, so I am supposed to have students, their students, but since there were no students at that time, so they just pretended to be my student, which for me was also tough because it's so hard to teach when the adults were just pretending to be students. So I was able to do my lesson. It was a phonics lesson because they want reading, in terms of they want a lesson that is related to reading. So I was able to make them laugh and entertained, and it was, for me, it was a good demonstration. I was so blessed. So I was able to get their attention, and right after that demonstration I received a job offer. So from then on, they sent me the contract, then I signed the contract. Then after the contract signing, that's where the real challenge, because it is so hard to get a visa, as we all know. So for the third step, the school referred me to an agency that was based in the USA. So they are the one who will help me process my visa. So this agency helped me a lot without charging too much. So I was only charged $180 to process my visa. Yes, you're right, you heard it right. It's just $180 and $200 each for my husband and my daughter, because I really told the principal and the superintendent I can only work there if I will bring my family. So they helped me. They helped me bring my family. So I needed to pay $200 each, which is not too bad, right? $200 each for my husband and my daughter, plus $180 for me. So after I sent this amount to the agency, they also asked me medical certificates and my teaching documents. So I sent all of this through FedEx, and after 1 week I received a document from them called DS 2019. So this DS 2019 is an important document that you're gonna bring with you during your interview in the US Embassy. So fourth step, I needed to schedule an interview for my interview in the US Embassy. So it was also tough because it is hard to get a schedule that you want because it's always full. So what I did, I made an email. I wrote an email that is a special email directly to the US Embassy, requesting for the nearest schedule that they could give me, because school is already approaching. The school starts August, and that time it was already late July. So, and luckily I was granted with an interview that is just 1 week away. So guys, you could also do that when you are in need of a schedule, that you need an immediate schedule. So you could there's an option there. Just go to the website of the US Embassy in the Philippines, and there they can help you. So I was able to get a slot that is very near. It's just a week away. So when we went there in Manila, I brought my husband and my daughter with me, together with our DS 2019. So each of us has our own DS 2019. So we went there early, and then after that, because my daughter was just 1 year old, so we were able to go in first. So they give priority for kids. So during our interview, it was the easiest interview ever. So they did not even talk to my husband and my daughter, so they just talked to me. The interviewer just asked me a question about why am I going to the USA, and when I told him I'll be teaching, he asked me what grade am I going to teach, and I said kindergarten, and they said, oh, that's a great level, and that's it. And he just told me, like, do you have any families in the USA? And I said no. So after that 3 questions, he told me like I was approved and I'm going to America. So wow, see, it was very easy, guys. So after that interview, we went home. We went back to Cebu and we just waited for a couple of days to receive our visa, and we got our visa. That's it, guys. So that was my story. That was my experience. I'm so sorry I wasn't able to give, clear details, but if you have questions, just feel free to comment down below. I will answer all your questions, guys, and keep on watching, guys, because in my next video I'm gonna share to you how's our adjustment when we came here in the USA, because I tell you guys, it was a tough adjustment, especially when I brought my family with me. So I'm gonna share to you in my next video, and I'm going to share to you how I was able to adjust also in my teaching career, because when I came here it's really different from the Philippines. So I'm gonna share them all to you guys, because I want to help those who are planning to come here and teach also. So I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks on what I did in order for me to survive my 1 year in teaching and 1 year in living here. So guys, by the way, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for supporting my very first vlog, and I hope that you will subscribe to my channel, and see you again next time. Bye guys.